China's ambassador to Australia has delivered a rare public address, ushering in what he hopes is the start of a new chapter in bilateral relations. In a 2-hour session covering everything from trade sanctions to foreign affairs, he sent a message that Australians should not be anxious about China's intentions in a changing world.
With a focus on the future, Beijing's highest-ranking diplomat in Australia lauds the progress made in repairing ties with China.
We are ready to work together to continue the good momentum beyond stabilization, move beyond improvement.
Xiao Qian pointing to a new chapter in bilateral relations, one that leaves trade disputes and diplomatic lockouts in the past.
We can manage the differences in a way that these differences will not hijack our overall relationship.
One difference brought to bear in terms of who is responsible for a sonar pulse that injured Australian divers during a mission in November. Australia believes it came from a Chinese Navy ship.
They didn't initiate the so-called sonar against the divers.
We made strong representations to China about this incident, and we stand by the representations that we made.
The 2-hour address comes only days after Taiwan's presidential election. Ambassador Xiao taking issue with a statement from the Department of Foreign Affairs, which congratulated William Lai on his victory.
We're ready to compromise on many issues, for example, in trade issues, but on the question of Taiwan, there's no room at all for us to show flexibility.
The ambassador playing down notions of strategic competition in the region.
And there's no need for any so-called anxiety on the part of Australia. We could be partners between China and Australia in Pacific instead of rivals or even adversaries.
In a time of many global challenges, there remains a positive eye to the future for Australia-China relations. The resumption of annual dialogue between Australia's Prime Minister and China's Premier has renewed hope the progress that's been made can be long-lasting and sustainable.
When you sit down and look at each other in your eyes, when you hear voices, you know the sincerity, you know the goodwill.
2024 is the lunar year of the Dragon, and it's hoped this new chapter in relations is less fiery and more friendly than the last.
Cheers.
Cameron Redden, Sky News, Canberra.